tall, sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Aligning the back of skull with your sacrum. Bring your arms onto your thighs. Glide your thighs forward so you're creating space in the top of your hips and hip flexors. Activate your feet and spread your toes. And close your eyes. Allowing yourself this moment just for you. And scan your body from the tips of your toes right through to the crown of your head. Just scan your body, noticing how your body feels. And making your intent today one of being responsive to what your body feels and what your body needs, and working in such a way that you're giving your body just enough in terms of what it needs. So you're not over egging into the pose, you're not pushing far so deep so that you're hurting, and you're not just, not giving your body enough. So really working in such a way so you get to an appreciation of what is that, if you like, that biting moment, that moment of equilibrium for you. Relax your belly and then breathe into your belly. Feel how your belly opens up, and using this to help to support your heart. Relax your belly and then exhale. When you exhale, exhale until you're empty, and then pull your belly all the way in. When you pull your belly in, and hold for about a count of 5. Then relax your belly and press down into your sit bone, and then breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from waist. Holding on to the breath and allowing the breath to just move through your body. Sit bones are pressing down, but you're lengthening the lower ribs away from sacrum. Relax your belly and exhale. Pull your belly in and pull it up at the end of the exhale. Keeping your chest soft. And then relax. And on the next breath, lift your sternum until you're lifting chest as if up towards your chin. Lift your collarbones and then keep feeling as if you've been lengthened up towards the sky. Relax your belly and exhale. Breathe into your side ribs. Feel your ribs opening wide towards your armpits. Holding on to the breath and using this moment to open up into the chest cavity even more. And exhale. As you exhale, let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Then inhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Flex your toes back towards your shins and bring your hands back behind you so that you're on your fingertips. And feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you lift your chest. Pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing, aiming for 80 pumps. So here you take a partial inhale. And then sharp exhales through the nose, moving belly. and then release. Your next pose, you're doing another Kapala, you're not doing another pranayama in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh, reaching out with your heels. That's a difficult reach for you today. Place your left foot onto your right calf, or the foot is onto the floor, or placing the foot onto the block, or stay in cross-leg seated. So you're working to have pretty much a right angle with your legs. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand and use your thumb. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off right nostril. Then inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 10. Locking both nostrils and holding the breath, hold for 10. Exhale through the left nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale through the left nostril for 10. Lock in both nostrils and hold the breath for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Inhale, left nostril for 10. Lock in both nostrils and hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Then release. Change the cross of your legs. Right is over left. Make any adjustments that you can so you don't feel this into knees, feel this into hips. You may feel a little into knees, but you're trying to not have pain into the knees. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your thumb to block the left nostril. And then inhale through the right nostril, inhale for 10. Lock in both nostrils and hold the breath for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale through the right nostril for 10. Lock in both nostrils and hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale, right for 10. Lock in both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. And then release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. And your right foot is either tucked in, so the heel is towards the groin, or you're bringing your right foot back so that the heel is towards your right glute. Moving thighs and knees away from each other. If you've taken your foot back, reach your right hand back and take hold of your ankle. Otherwise, your right hand is back and the fingertips into the floor. As you inhale, stretch your left arm up and open for the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear to the left shoulder. If you're not holding your right ankle with right hand, then lift your right hand up and then reach it down. As you inhale, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from your left ear. Deep breath, inhale, feel as if you're lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, shoulders down. Deep breath, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, left shoulder relaxes away from left ear. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left thigh or by the hip or tucking it into clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back away from your right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, easing both shoulders down away from ears. On the next breath, lift your chest. Chest is lifting up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder down. Chest open up. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm straight up. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. As you breathe, breathe into your heart and feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, sending that right arm back. On the next breath, as you breathe, stretching your right arm right up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, wrapping your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. As you breathe, lifting out of your left side. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone back. Deep breath, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over right ear, keeping both feet active. As you breathe, you're expanding your ribs out wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over ear. You're still in a side bend. And use your right arm breathing, reach your right arm up. Let the arm pull you all the way up. And use your left hand to support your head and neck as you're coming up. And then change. Straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight forward. Left foot is tucked in. You're going further. You're bringing your left foot back so the left heel is by the glute. If you're taking your foot back, then reach your left hand back, take hold of the ankle or the fingertips into the floor. As you breathe in, stretching your right arm up, open for the right side ribs. And as you breathe out, the right arm is down on inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. If you're not holding your left ankle, lift your left arm up and then reach it down. And then breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. As you breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis, lift your diaphragm. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder down. As you inhale, move your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. On the next breath, reach your left arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your right thigh or sliding the hand into your waistband or taking hold of clothing. And as you breathe out, keeping chest lifted, but softening both shoulders down. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relaxing your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe into the lower back and feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, your chest is lifted, but shoulders are down. On the next breath, release your left arm, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm straight back, chest open up. As you breathe in, arc your chest forward. And as you breathe out, you're sending that left arm straight back. Feel this opening right across your chest. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm straight up. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your left arm over left ear. Deep breath, lifting your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you reach your left arm over left ear, send your left sit bone back. You're still in the side bend, so feel your right side ribs are working. You keep lifting out of your right side. And as you breathe out, as you lengthen your left arm forward, left sit bone reaches back. Now breathe into your side ribs, upper ribs and lower ribs as you lift. Keep lifting out of your right side. And as you breathe out, that left arm lengthens over left ear. Use your left arm, inhale to ease your body up, and use your right hand to lift your head as you come all the way back up. Coming into your abdominal sequence today, starting with elbow to knee. We'll do elbow to knee and star spiral pulse today. So in your elbow to knee, you lie down on your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck, and your feet are either on the floor if your back is tweaky, or you're lifting your feet up off the floor. So start in with feet off the floor, if that's for you, or feet down to the floor. Press your hands behind your head and neck. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes and reach out with the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. As you inhale, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to right knee, straight to left leg. Your left leg, it reaches out. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Keep sending your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Feel your inner legs are working as you reach right through right from pelvic bone, right through to the tips of the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching elbows to right knee, straight and left leg. Feel the inner legs are working as you send that left leg forward. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't bring it towards the chest. Reach your left elbow up. Now curl tailbone up and send your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and straighten left leg. You're reaching that left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up, and then send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Star spiral pulse. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. You're reaching out with your heels and toes are flexed towards the shin. Bend your right knee slightly and then pulse, reaching your right heel up. Pulse, keep sending that heel up. Pulse, keep reaching your right heel towards the sky. Toes flex the shins. Pull lower belly in. As you pull your belly in, press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Right leg is reached, left leg is reaching up. You're reaching out with your heels. Now pulse. Pulse. Keep reaching that left heel up. Pulse. At the end of the third, reach your left heel up. Flex the toes towards the shin. Now pull belly in. Belly's in. Your lower back is pressing to the floor. Lift your chest and reach your elbows up. Belly is in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee. Straighten right leg. Now pulse, bending the knee, and then pulse, reaching up with the heels. Pulse. Keep reaching your right heel towards the sky. Toes flex the shins. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in and press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press lower back down to the floor. You exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching elbows to your right knee. Left leg is reaching up. You reach out with the heels, toes flexed. Now pulse, reaching up with that left heel. Pulse and pulse. Now keep reaching your left heel up. Feel as if you're unlocking that hip. Pull belly in. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your elbows up. Belly is in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Give yourself a moment on this, just allowing your body to let go. You will need your roll for the next poses. Abs with the roll. So twisting abs with the roll in actual fact. So if you can grab hold of your roll or a block and place a roll between your thighs, lift your legs up, reaching your legs up towards the ceiling. You reach out with your heels or reaching up with the balls of your feet. You can move to the wall so that the heels are up against the wall if your back is feeling a little bit tweaky or sensitive today. Twisting abs, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. As you inhale, lift your head and shoulders up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up. Both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll. And then stretching your legs right up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Bend the knee. Don't bend the knees, just hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up. Both elbows to right knee. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Squeeze the roll. And then stretching your legs to the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath, pressing your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Now lift your chest and reach your elbows straight up. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. Chest is lifting. Your elbows are reaching up as your legs are reaching to sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Bend the knee. Don't bend the knees, just hold the breath and press your lower back down. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. And then stretching up, reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up. Lift your chest and reach your elbows straight up. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Extending your legs straight up as you lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way. Lie down on your back. Grab hold of your block for bridge, using bridge with a block today. So you're having your block is kind of very close by, starting with bridge. Reaching down with your heels and brushing your heels with your fingertips. Your arms are relaxed by your side. Now take a deep breath into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum, moving chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis, moving your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you lift. Breathe into lower back and lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you lift. Grabbing hold of your block. Now breathe in deeply and lengthen. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away with your feet, lift up and place the block under your sacrum. The block should not be on your spinal column. And then breathe in deeply, expanding your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, send thighs and knees away from you. Anchor, press your right foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lift your left foot up and draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, lengthening your left leg straight up, reach out with the balls of your foot. Breathe into your left hip. Feel the easing left thigh away from you. And as you breathe out, reach, sending that left leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel as if you're sending your left sit bone away from you. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, press your right foot to the floor, and then bringing your left foot towards your left shoulder. Last breath here, you're breathing into your left hip. And as you breathe out, as you press your right foot down, drawing that left foot towards the left shoulder. Inhale, release. Bend your left knee. Draw the knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, placing your left foot to the floor. Lining up your left heel with left sit bone. Press down into left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw the right knee to chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right leg up, out and up towards the sky. Breathe into your right hip. Feel
as if you're easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach up. Reach out with the ball of your foot. On the next breath, as you breathe, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone away from you. And as you breathe out, drawing your right foot towards your right shoulder. So it's like splits. And then breathing deeply, lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Left foot presses to the floor and drawing that right foot closer towards your right shoulder. On the next breath, bend your right knee to chest. And as you breathe out, placing your right foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Deep breath, breathe into your spot. Feeling the physical sensations that comes up for you. And as you breathe out, as you tilt pelvis, send thighs and knees away from you. Press your feet to floor. And as you breathe in, move chest to chin. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, move the block. And then deep inhale. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down towards the floor. Grab hold of once you're all the way down, grab hold of your roll again, or you can use your block for gate opener. The roll or the block is placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight out and up towards the sky. Place your hands behind your head and neck. Keeping head and shoulders to the floor. Breathe into lower back, spreading your ribs to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then lengthen your legs up towards the ceiling. As you lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. Lengthen your legs out towards the side, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then stretching your legs right up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll, straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, lengthen your legs out towards the side. Press your hands down onto the roll as you curl pubic bone up, extending your legs out, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Squeeze the roll again. Send your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle the legs. And then you exhale as you curl tailbone up, lengthen your legs out. This time, reach out with your heels. Extending your legs away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reaching your legs up. Reach out with your heels. And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Relax the back of your head into your hands. Now squeeze the roll, stretching your legs straight up as you reach your elbows to sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll and straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Hands presses down as you curl pubic bone up. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. And exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Keeping that relaxed, left hand is onto the floor by chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you're coming up. Coming straight onto your knees for bird wing. Before you do bird wing, do turbo dog. Just building the strength into your arms and upper body. So in turbo dog, your hands are onto the floor. You're reaching, the hands are about the width, just slightly in from the width of the mat. Your hands, wrists are all aligned with the shoulders. Turbo dog, you're relaxing your neck, you relax the upper back. And then breathe into upper back, spreading the ribs, spreading the upper back. Curl your toes under. You exhale, lift your knees off the floor. Reach your elbows and forearms down. They're about 1, maybe 3 inches away from the floor. Now breathe into upper back. Feel the breath spreading through the whole of your upper back. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in. Relax your collarbones. And then breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. Send your sit bones back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expanding your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, squeeze your forearms towards each other, elbows squeezing in as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Now relax your neck and relax your throat. Last one here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Coming down onto knees and set up for your next pose, which is bird wing in kneeling. So pad your knees if you need to. And then you're sitting onto your heels. If that's difficult, it can be onto your knees. Your elbows are tucking into the side of your body. As you breathe in, you're drawing your hands together. And as you breathe out, as you lift your chest, you're opening up, keep squeezing your elbows in. And then breathe in, drawing hands together. As you exhale, chest is lifting and open up. Squeeze your shoulder blades, glide the shoulders down. Inhale. And as you exhale, open up. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Keep tucking your elbows in. Inhale. As you exhale, and feel for opening up. One more. Inhale. And exhale, opening out. Shoulder blades are down. Squeeze your elbows in. And then release. Your next pose is dolphin. And we'll do dolphin and also dolphin and dorsal fin. So dolphin and dorsal fin. We'll start in dolphin, and then if you're not doing dorsal fin, work with dolphin, either both feet on the floor, working up to about 8 breaths if you can. If you need to come down and then come back in, then do so. If you're doing dorsal fin, you'll be working with 3 to 5 breaths on one side, 3 to 5 breaths on the other side. So the reminder for dorsal fin, I'll just do that this way on for the reminder on dorsal fin. The measurement in dolphin is the same, whichever one you're doing. Your elbows are down and you're reaching your hands forward. So here, when you're doing dorsal fin, you're pretty much coming up into flash breath. So my right elbow is tucking in. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Here, breathe in, lifting, spreading. Exhale, lifting up and reaching back. So you're in flash prep. When you're moving into dorsal fin, you're lifting your left leg up, reaching it back. You're lifting your right arm up and reaching it back, taking hold of the ankle or the foot, and then you're moving your thigh back and away. And then you're coming down after you've done your breath. Okay, whilst I'm at the wall, I don't know if you saw that, but if you're close enough to the wall, you notice these blocks are here or the wall. Sometimes you feel a little bit wobbly. So if you watch me doing this again, and you see that I get rid of some of that wobbliness by placing this foot against the wall. So here, measuring up. When I'm coming up, here, the foot that's staying on the floor, I'm pressing it back. So I'm pressing it back to the wall. That gives me a lot more stability, so that when I step up, I have a lot more stability. The difference between stepping the foot there and there, you know, I'm fairly confident in this, but if you're not so confident, that back foot is pressing against the wall, and it gives you more in terms of extension and opening. Just using the wall as another prop in that. So if you have the facility to be able to do that, then that might be able to assist you in the pose. Starting off in dolphin, hands onto your biceps. Elbows to the floor, hands are reaching forward. Parallel your forearms, spread the fingers. Keep the elbows tucked in, elbows and shoulders are aligned. If your shoulders are tweaky, clasp your hands. Neck, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread back, and curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then moving your chest back to thighs and knees. Everyone is in dolphin. Now breathe in and spreading the ribs as you spread your upper back. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reach your sit bones up and then reach them back. As you breathe in, feel as if you're taking your top ribs away from your shoulders. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reaching your heels towards the floor. Breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. Now soften your collarbones and exhale, belly pulls in as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. If you're working with dorsal fin, lift your anchor into your right leg, bring your right hand back, and then press the hands to the floor. Lift your left leg up, and then reach it back. If you're going further, if you're not doing dorsal fin, and you want to work with one leg up, anchor into right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up, and then reach it back. Dorsal fin, if you can, bend the knee, lift your right arm up, reach it back, taking hold of the foot or the ankle. And then everyone, as you breathe in, feel for sending your left thigh away from you. And as you breathe out, lengthen it back a little bit more. Deep inhale. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left leg back. One more breath, deep breath. You're lengthening your left thigh away from you. And as you breathe out, keep lengthening that leg away as you place the foot back down to the floor. Exhale. You're in dorsal fin, come down and then change. If you're not in dorsal fin, either do one more breath or lift your right leg up and then reach it back. Dorsal fin, relax, and then readjust the hands. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're coming up. You're anchoring into your left foot in dorsal fin, and breathe in, lift your right leg up and reach it back. If you're working with one leg up in dolphin, reach your right leg back. Dorsal fin, you're bending your right knee, your left arm reaches up, you take hold of the ankle or the foot. And breathe in deeply into that right hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your right thigh away from you. Deep breath, feel the sending your top ribs away from you. And as you breathe out, reaching that right thigh back a little bit more. One more breath, deep breath, moving your right thigh back. And as you breathe out, release if you're in dorsal plane, place your right foot back to floor. Everyone, deep inhale. Keep feeling for that lengthening through the spine. And as you breathe out, release, bend the knees, and come all the way down to floor. And then come to stand. So you'll be standing on your mat, your feet, they're about 2.5 feet, now 3 feet away from you. Your knees are bent and your hands are onto your thighs as you set up for Agnisara with hand passes. Agnisara with hand passes, your knees are bent, knees side to side, toes are flexed. Place your left hand onto your right in front of your belly. Press your feet to floor. Now take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Agnisara, belly's in and release. Walk the way back and release. Hands out to side, hands to chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Agnisara, moving belly. Hands to chest. Breathe in. Hands forward. Exhale. Agnisara, belly's in and release. Hands to chest. Inhale. Hands to earth. Exhale. Moving the belly. Hands to chest. Inhale. Now right is over left. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to sky. Now move the belly as fast as you can. Hands out to side. Hands back to chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Move the belly fast as you can. Hands to chest. Breathe in. Hands forward. Exhale. Moving belly. Hands to chest, breathe in. Hands to earth, exhale. And move the belly. And then release. And stand. Heel toe feet together. And come to the front of your mat, starting your salutations. If your knees need it, then fold the mat or use whatever you use to protect your knees. Take a drink if you need. We'll be moving fairly continuously through the next sequence. And stand at the front of your mat, standing with your feet together. If your back is straight, your feet are a little bit wider, about hip distance apart. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're reaching your arms out and up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step in your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pat your knee if you need, as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down and step your right leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, feet together. And as you breathe out, bend the knees and lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, toes curled under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step in your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Pat the knee if you need. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, stepping left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Hands forward, low cobra. Breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down, hands are under the shoulders, breathe in. And as you breathe out, press it back to downward facing. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and your arms are reaching towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step in your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up, spread the fingers, let your shoulders be soft. Exhale, forward bend, straighten the legs, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward, away from your thighs and knees. Now flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, either step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, readjust, hands on the shoulders, inhale, toes under. Exhale, press it back with downward facing dog. Spread the fingers and spread the web of your hands. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot to the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Good, and as you exhale, hands down, stepping your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, feet together, exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Good, exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot eases towards the left edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank, feet together. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it straight back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, hop your legs between the hands or step it through. And as you exhale, forward bend, lengthen through the spine. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up, shoulders are down. Exhale, hands together at chest, stand, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step, left leg back, bend the left knee, and you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, stepping your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step, right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach up. Exhale, fold forward, belly in. Lunge, breathe in, step, right leg back, bending the right knee, and lengthening your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. And reaching back into heels, feet together. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, stepping your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. You're pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand,
Lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. Batten your hands to the floor. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down to about 2 inches from the floor. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Feet together, squeeze ankles towards each other, glide the shoulders down. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. As you push the floor away, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step in your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Upward facing dog, breathe in. As you move your chest and ribs forward, you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot eases towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And as you exhale, hands down, stepping right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Move chest, ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing the floor away. Wrap the shoulders, feels as if you're closing your armpits. On the next breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, hop your legs between the hands. Keep the back of the neck long. And as you breathe out, forward bend, pull your belly in. Chair pose, knees are bent. And as you breathe in, you're reaching your arms out and up, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, stand, hands together at your chest. Give yourself a moment to noticing how your body feels, noticing the physical sensations that are coming up for you, and noticing also the emotional sensations that loose in your body. Standing at the front of your mat, chair pose, take a drink of your knees. And standing at the front of your mat for chair pose, your knees are bent, and as you inhale, you're reaching your arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward, belly's in. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step or hop it back into plank. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down, hands are under the shoulders and press it back for downward facing dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Keep the back foot where it is, the toes are curled under, and the back heel is straight up. So you're doing lunge with your back toes curled under. Hands are to the floor. From here, bring your hands onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward, one or both hands. You're going further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press back into your right heel, and as you breathe in, lift and lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, if you can, you're going a little deeper. Turn your right sit bones on as you reach back into that right heel. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, lift your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, if you can, you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Your hands are down onto the either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. From here, your next pose is twisting lunge. Your left hand is onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand. Left hand is on top. Pressing down into your right shin. And as you breathe in, lengthening your right ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Relax your right ear with right shoulder.
As you breathe in, glide your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. Deep breath, feel as if you're moving chest forward towards your chin. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear with right shoulder. If you can go further, coming into twisting lunge interlock. Your right arm slides under your left thigh. Left arm is around the back and behind the hands. Or you're using a strap or you're using clothing. You're using the strap is under your left thigh. Left arm comes around, takes hold of the strap by your right hip. Right hand takes hold of the strap by left hip. And then shorten the distance on the strap. If you don't have a strap, use your hands. Right hand on left hip, left hand on right. And then breathe in deeply, lengthening your right side ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from hip. Deep breath, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, if you can, you come in deeper into the pose. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you open to the left, moving both shoulders away from each other. Then release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, feet together. Exhale. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward. Can do low cobra, bringing the hands forward. Keep drawing chest forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, toes under. And exhale. Press it back for downward facing dog. Lunge with the back toes curled under. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. So you can here keep the hands to the floor, that the left foot heel is straight up and the toes are curled under. Hands can come onto your right thigh, your traction in your thigh forward. And if you can go further, you're reaching your arms up. Engage your glutes. You're turning on your left sit bone. As you breathe in, you're lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, press into that right foot. Right foot presses down, breathe in and lift your belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're going a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor, placing your left knee down to the floor. Twisting lunge, ease your right foot back slightly. As you breathe in, your right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretching your left arm up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over the right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. As you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist on your left side. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right. Deep breath, move belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale as you twist towards the right. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right sit bone back. Interlock, twisting lunge, interlock, you're sliding your left arm under your right thigh. Right arm is around the back, binding the hands. Or use a strap, if you have, to make the bind. Your left hand is taking hold of the strap, right hand takes hold of the strap, and open up towards the right. If you don't have a strap, you can use your left hand on right hip, right hand on left hip. And then breathe and expand your ribs. Feel your left side ribs lengthening away from left hip. As you press your right foot to floor, twist to the right, glide your right shoulder away from your ears. And notice where your mind is right now. Feel the physical sensations that are coming up for you. Deep breaths. And exhale, open
Open to the right. And inhale, release. Okay, your next pose is a downward facing dog against the wall, or dolphin against the wall. So you have the option. You're doing dolphin against the wall. You're starting with your feet up against the wall, and you're measuring up in the same way. Your elbows are coming down onto the floor. Reach the hands forward, paralleling the hands or clasping the hands. Your dolphin, you take a breath, you lift, you spread the back, your toes curled under. Exhale, you lift your knees off the floor. Keep your feet on the floor for now, but lengthen through the spine. Your options are to stay here for up to 8 breaths if you can, or placing one foot onto the floor, stay here 3 to 4 breaths, foot comes down, other foot goes up, 3 to 4 breaths. If you can, work with both feet onto the wall and moving chest towards the wall. So that's your pose. If you can go further, working with reaching one leg up, 3 to 4 breaths, foot comes down, other foot goes up, 3 to 4 breaths. If you're doing downward facing dog onto the wall, again, you're pretty much starting with your sit bones. The back is against the wall, where your heels finish is where your hands will be. So you're starting here, coming into downward facing dog, both feet onto the floor. You're going further, one foot steps up, the other foot steps up. Pushing the floor away as you move your chest to the wall. You're going further, reaching one leg up as you move your chest to the wall, pushing the floor away. Stay 3 to 4 breaths on one side, 3 to 4 breaths on the other side. If you can do those, come into those. If you're not wanting to come onto the floor, do bird wing, and then not bird wing, do shower. So hands to the wall, hands are about aligned with the shoulders. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, feel as if you're stressing up away from floor. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you reach your sit bones back. You now feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Back of your thighs, back of the calves are reaching back. As you breathe, you spread your ribs out wide. As you breathe out, squeeze your elbows in as you push the wall away. This is your shower pose. And keep working through those poses. Work with your breaths, deep breaths. Deep inhale, keep lengthening, pushing the floor away. And as you breathe out, belly pulls in. Feel the back of the thighs reaches towards the sky. Deep inhale. And as you breathe out, keep pushing the floor away with the hands. Change the feet if you haven't already. Deep breath. And as you exhale, feel this opening through the whole of your body. Once you've done your count, good, good. And once you've done, come into downward facing dog on the floor so that I know that everyone is done. Just take a moment, taking a breath, deep breaths. From here, downward facing dog. Now breathe in and glide your body forward into plank. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Now in this boat, your hands are clasped, your tops of the feet presses to the floor. And as you breathe in, lift your chest, move your chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back, your arms are reaching down towards your sit bones. Sit bones are reaching to heels. 3 more breaths, deep breath. Keep feeling, you're moving your belly forward. And as you breathe out, lengthening your legs back. Feel as if you're reaching your toes away from you. Deep breath, lengthening low ribs away from sacrum.
Keep the chin tucked to chest, but as you breathe out, you're lengthening your arms down towards sit bones. Sit bones reach to heels. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back and curl your toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing through away in your downward dog. Your next pose is lance dodger. So inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand, warrior one stance. Bring your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. From here, using your right hand, tucking it at the back of your skull. And your left arm is tucked behind, so it's tucking down onto the sacrum. Press back into your right leg, breathing and lengthening the ribs up away from waist. Press your left foot to the floor, lift your chest and reach your right elbow up. Deep breath, inhale, feel you're lifting your belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, slide both shoulders down. Deep breath, keep lengthening, stretching out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, reach that right elbow up as you soften your left shoulder down. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Come up and bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Your next pose is arrow lunge. So from here, hands are down either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor and then release that back foot. And from here, keeping the hands to the floor, lifting that right leg up and reaching it back. The toes are not curled under here. So from here, this might be your pose. If you're going further, you can place one hand onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward. Both hands onto your left thigh. And if you can, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel as if you're sending your right thigh back away from you. Right foot reaches back. And as you breathe out, lift up as you stretch your arms out and up, or hands to the thigh. As you breathe, feel as if you're gliding your left thigh forward. Press your left foot down as you lift your chest up towards the sky. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor. And your next pose from here is lounge lunge. So your right hand is reaching forward, straightening that right leg. Left hand is onto your left thigh. As you reach your right leg back, breathe in, glide your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, gliding your chest towards the inside of your left foot. Left foot presses to the floor. And as you breathe in, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your chest. Feel as if your side ribs are moving to the inside of your left leg. Breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the inside of your left leg, feel as if your right side ribs are coming into your right armpit. That right foot is active. You're reaching your right leg away from you. Then release, hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. Hands forward, low cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, hands are under the shoulders, breathe in, toes curled under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing through away in your downward dog. Lance dodger, inhale, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Warrior one stance, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms down. Bring your left arm back behind, taking hold by the nape of the neck. Your right hand, it reaches around the back, it's tucking down onto your sacrum. So you're here in this pose. You press back into your left leg, breathing and lengthen out of your left side.
And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down, but keep the chest lifted. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone to navel, keep tucking sacrum down. As you breathe, keep chest lifted as you reach your left elbow up. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down, tailbone is tucking down. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor, release the left foot. Arrow lunge is your next pose. So from here, keeping the hands to the floor, lift your left knee off the floor, straighten that leg. If you can, your hands are onto your right thigh, you're traction in your right thigh forward. You're going further, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, gliding the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, press into your left foot as you lift your chest. If your hands are onto your thigh, feel as if you're gliding your right thigh forward. Keep lengthening out of your lower back. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're going a little deeper. One more breath. Lift away from the top of your right thigh. Exhale, release. Hands down. Place your left knee to the floor. Lounge lunge is your next pose. Your left hand, it reaches forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your right hand is traction in your right thigh forward. Reach back into your left leg as you breathe in. Glide your ribs forward on your left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, you're moving your chest to the inside of your right leg. And then breathe in deeply. Keep moving belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, draw your chest closer towards that right thigh. Breathe into lower back, lengthening low ribs away from sacrum. Use your right hand, squeeze your right thigh towards the chest as you reach your left leg back. And inhale, release. From here, your next pose is handstand, either handstand or downward dog against the wall is your options, or do downward facing dog onto the floor as options. So if you're doing handstand, you're about one forearm distance away from the wall. You can also do forearm balance or headstand. So if you're doing forearm balance, you're facing the wall and your hands are about 4 inches or so away from the wall. You can touch your hands in this pose. Your neck, shoulders are relaxed. You breathe in, you come up into dolphin. Walk your feet in. And then as you anchor into your right leg, you're lifting your left leg up and stepping up onto the wall. Pushing the floor away with your forearms as you're coming into your forearm balance. Hand come away from the wall. And then lift up, move using your belly. And also clasp your hands in this pose. If you want to do handstand instead, you're starting with the hands about 12 inches away from the wall. You're coming up into downward facing dog. You step one foot in and you're lifting the other leg up. So from here, breathe in and exhale, you're stepping up. Pushing the floor away as you press up into your handstand. Keep using your belly. Keep lengthening your legs out and up towards the sky. Good, good. Well done, everyone. Coming into grab hold of your roll and your block. The block is placed between your thighs, the calves. Sorry, block is placed between your calves and your ankles. Block is placed between your ankles and the roll is under your belly. Just cobra push-ups over the roll. Tops of the feet onto the floor. You're squeezing the block, hands are under the shoulders. When you breathe in, tops of the feet presses down, breathe in, lift your belly, move your belly forward. Shoulders are down. Now you can stay here, just keep moving the belly forward. My preference is just to relax the belly as you're coming down and open it into the lower back. And then breathe in, belly push to the roll as you come up. And as you breathe out, relax your belly as you're coming down. 2 more, breathe in, and then lift up. Lengthen your legs back, sit bones tucking towards your heels. Keep drawing the chest and ribs up, taking the compression out of your lower back. So feel as if you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your belly as you go forward. And 1 more here, breathe in. Coming up. And as you breathe out, as you pose. Once you're all the way down, just relax over the roll. And using this to help to open and to release your lower back. And then bring your hands under your shoulders. Breathe in into your lower back. Curl your toes under. As you exhale, you're pressing back into downward facing dog. As you press back into downward facing dog, move the roll out of your way. Your next pose is warrior 1. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Is your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Cradling the brain, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your chest is lifted and you're reaching your elbows up towards the sky. Pressing down into both feet as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs up away from waist. Press your left foot to the floor as you lift your chest. Chest is lifting, reach your elbows up. Breathe into the lower back and lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach back to the edge of your right foot. 1 more breath, deep breath, chest lifts as if it's lifting right up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows up. Inhale, release, come all the way back up. Place your left hand onto left thigh. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, twisting warrior. And as you breathe out, your right elbow comes over your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Reach back into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe in, move your belly forward, away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, relax your left shoulder away from left hip. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, open towards the left. Inhale, release. From here, twisting triangle. So ease your left foot slightly towards the center of the mat. And then bring your right hand down on the outside of your left foot. Straightening your left leg. Your left hand is now onto sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor. Anchor into right leg as you breathe and lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. If you can, release your left arm as you stretch your left arm up towards the sky. Now press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you reach your right leg back, send your left arm up towards the sky.
Breathe in and move your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, open out towards the left. The left arm is reaching straight up. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Reach your right leg straight back away from you. If you feel this into your knees, you sit down onto your left sit bones, tuck your heel in, and then fold diagonally over your left shin. Otherwise, square your hips up and you're folding forward over your left shin. Your right leg is reaching back, reach back into your big toe. Bearing down into pelvis, breathe in and lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, you're reaching your right leg back. Breathing into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, come in a little deeper into pose if you can. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Walk your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step back into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, feel for pushing the floor away in your downward facing dog. From here, anchor into your right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up and reach it back. Feel for sending your left thigh back away from you. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your left leg back. Place your left foot back to the floor. Anchor your left foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathe into right hip, feel for easing right thigh away from you. And as you breathe out, moving chest towards your left thigh. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, warrior one. Left foot eases towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you rise up, warrior one. Bend the front knee. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck for brain cradle. Press back into your left foot, breathe in and lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, as you bend your right knee, lift the chest, reaching your elbows up. As you breathe, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you press your right foot to the floor, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Feel this opening right down into lower back. Breathe into mid back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Bend that front knee, press your right foot to the floor. As you lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Inhale, release, coming up. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Twisting warrior, breathe in, stretch your left arm up, open left side of body. And as you breathe out, bring your left elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand, place your right hand on top. Now breathe in and lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Breathe in, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, glide your right sit bone back. Deep breath, spread the breath through the whole of your back. Reach your left leg back and twist to the right, softening your right shoulder away from you. Twisting triangle, releasing your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. Straighten your right foot. Right leg is straight, bring your right hand onto sacrum. As you breathe in, straighten your right leg and then start lengthening out towards the left, twisting to the left. Twist to the right. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Press back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen left ribs away from left hip. And as you twist to the right, if you can, Reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe in, keep moving, belly forward away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, reaching your right fingertips to the sky. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, opening up towards the right. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor and sending your left leg back. Pigeon is your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. If you're feeling this Indonesia, you're sitting down into right sit bone. Tuck your heels towards the groin and fold diagonally over your right shin. Otherwise, wave your hips up, straighten your left leg, reach it straight back. Bearing down into pelvis, breathe in and lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Breathe in and lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Deep breath. Inhale. Keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're sending your left leg back. Reach back into your left big toe. One more breath in. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Walking your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot and press back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away in your downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, as you breathe in, rise up to the very tips of your toes. And as you breathe out, lengthen through the spine, you're moving your chest back towards your thighs and knees. Heels are reaching towards the floor. And then breathe in and rise up, very tips of toes. Exhale, lengthen through the spine, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Anchor into your right leg, anchor into left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up and then stretch it back. Feel for moving your right thigh away from pelvis. Deep breath, lengthening your right thigh back and away. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. On the next breath, lower your right foot to the floor. Anchor into right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up and reach it back. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you're stretching your left leg back. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel for that extension through the spine as you reach your left leg back. Inhale, place your left foot back to the floor. And then walk your feet in all the way forward towards your hands. Place your hands behind your head and neck. Your forearms are tucking onto your jawbone. Your feet presses to floor as you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you're folding forward. Elbows are reaching to floor. Deep breath, spread the breath through the whole of your back. And as you breathe out, extension through the spine. Deep breath, feel you're moving your belly upwards away from your pelvic bone. And as you breathe out, feel for lengthening, elbows to the floor. Get the back of the neck long and soft. Inhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and coming down into a seated position. So your next pose will be Baddha Konasana on your back with Uddiyana. So in this pose, you're lying down on your back. You're lifting your feet up off the floor, you're reaching your legs up, and then you bring the soles of your feet together. Hands are taking hold of the feet, and you're drawing your feet over your chest. So from here, you take a deep breath into lower back. Then you exhale everything out to the mouth. Pull your belly in and move your feet towards your chest. Your knees towards your armpits, and you're pressing your lower back to the floor. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. So three of those. Going together, take a deep breath into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale, pull your belly in and move your feet to chest. Keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. Shoulders down, keep moving feet to chest, belly pulls in, pressing your lower back to floor. 2 more, breathe in. And exhale. Pull the belly in. Keep moving your feet to chest. Keep lengthening through the spine as you press your lower back down to floor. Release, last one. Breathe in. And exhale. Feet to chest. Lower back presses to floor. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Let your shoulders be soft. And then release. Use your hands, draw your legs together, place the soles of your feet onto the floor, and lengthen your legs away from you. If it's more comforting for you to have the soles of your feet onto the floor, then do so, or soles of your feet together. Lie down in Shavasana. You brought your feet forward, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat so it helps to open into lower back, into sacral area. Then relax your arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders down, away from your feet. And close your eyes. And allow yourself just to sink into your mat. Relaxing the back of your skull. Relax your ears. Relax your forehead. And relax your eyes, side of eyes, back of eyes. Relax the fronts of your eyes. Relax your nose. Relax your cheekbones and relax your jaw. So this is a good moment to open mouth and moving your jaw from side to side, helping to unlock your jaw bones down into your masseter muscles and into neck and scaly muscles, helping to reduce the tension that builds and reduce headache that often comes from this tension. Relax your mouth and then soften your shoulders down away from your ears, creating more space for your neck. And then soften your shoulder blades so that your upper back is relaxing. Feel yourself, the back spreads as you let go, as you sink deeper to the floor. Let go of your mid-back. And then notice how your back, as it spreads, as your body starts to cool down. Feel that connection. Feel that connection with yourself as you connect with the earth. Relaxing your lower back. And if you slightly tuck tailbones, you'll feel as if your buttocks are lengthening away from your sacrum. Your lower back comes closer towards the floor. And relax your belly. If you press your buttocks to the floor, breathe in and lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum, but take the tension away. You're just creating space into your lower back so that your lower back is more connected now with the floor. The whole of your back is in actual fact more connected. And as you breathe out, let go a little bit more. Relax your belly, relax your chest.
Now relax the top of your thighs, your quadriceps, let them just relax. And then let go of your hamstrings. Let them just ease off. Let go of the inner thighs and your outer thighs. And then relax the back of your knees. Relax the side of your knees and the front of your knees. Relax your calves. And when you relax your calves, you feel a little bit more of a release into your knees. And relax your shins. Relax your ankles. By now, your feet may feel as if they're flaring out towards the side. So it's as if the side of your calves are sort of out. Your heels are as if they're reaching towards each other. And your toes are pointing in opposite directions. So calves are relaxed, shins are relaxed, and ankles are relaxed. Relax your feet and relax your toes. Relax your belly again. And then relax your shoulders, relaxing triceps and biceps. Let your elbows be soft. And relax your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. Completely relax, not using any of your muscles to hold on, and not allowing yourself to be hanging on by your ligaments. So just let go and feel for that connection with the earth as you connect with yourself. Still the mind. And then allow yourself to absorb the energy that you have generated and the energy that the earth gives you freely. And feel that exchange that is taking place, moving that energy into your body. And when you exhale, give back to the earth that which you have used, that which is done with, allowing the earth to utilize that, turn it into fertilizer, and the cycle of life is retained. Taking what you need and only what you need. In this way, we feel that special relationship with ourselves, that special relationship with each other, and that special relationship with the earth. In this way, we come to have a deeper appreciation of our relationship with each other, our relationship with earth, and how connected we all are. Feel the tips of your toes, tips of fingers, and feel the boundaries of yourself, the boundaries of your skin. And breathe into these boundaries and allow yourself to grow, to expand these boundaries as you energize these boundaries with the breath. And then exhale, exhaling complete. On the next breath, move your body in a way that delights your body, that delights your spirit, that delights your heart. And as you exhale, letting go, giving it back to the earth, what you've done with. Keep moving in a way that delights you. And then bend the knees, moving your knees towards your chest, hug your knees close, rolling to the side, left or right, pushing the floor away. Breathe in, coming up on exhale, coming back into seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And as you sit up tall, notice how your body feels. And congratulate yourself for the turning up and for your focus and engagement in your practice. Thank all of you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Finishing together, deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Well done, everyone.
Thank you.